Oscar winner William Hurt in Master Spy, the Robert Hansen story, premieres Sunday, November 10th.
All right, James. Tonight. All right, Brady, where the hell are you? You were supposed to have called me already. I'm counting on you to deliver my father. You better not mess this up. I'll be in the Lakeview Lounge. Meet me there as soon as you get this message.
Remember when you used to tiptoe into our bedroom at night? When you'd get scared because you heard a noise and you couldn't see in the dark? And Daddy would sit you down right between us, and he'd get out that favorite story of yours, and he'd read to you about the little engine and the big fire engine, and how the little engine would get so scared when the big fire engine and all the other trucks were out of the firehouse. And how that big fire truck was always so brave. So that little fire truck learned that he could be brave too. Well, your daddy is like that big fire truck. He's big and brave. And he's gonna find Aaron Snyder and those girls who helped him escape. And you won't have to be afraid anymore. Hello? Nurse? Hello? The lights went out in here, nurse? Oh.
I just hope that Will isn't allergic.
You okay?
Yeah. I guess it was harder than I thought it would be, watching someone else sworn into a job I still wish I had.
That and you've been burning candle at both ends lately. Must be exhausted.
Yeah, what do you say we, give the lovebirds a hug and leave right after the ceremony?
I say that it would be great for us to spend a little time together and give the lovebirds a run for their money.
Mind reader.
Please, tell me I'm dreaming this.
Sorry, Jack. It was found on your desk in the squad room.
So that baby gift I found stuck in with my other wedding presents, that wasn't an accident, was it? How the hell did this bear get on my desk?
I don't know. There were ghouls and goblins in and out all day looking for candy. Someone slipped this by us.
Yeah, definitely a Juliet-style maneuver. Damn her. It's my wedding day.
Yeah, what better way to mess with your head, huh? Take the focus off you and Carly, put it right back on her. Come on, Jack. It's a game.
Yeah, only Julia's games tend to be the life and death kind. If she's lurking around, Carly's not safe. I want you to do something for me.
Sure, of course I can.
Find out where this bear came from. I want to know if Julia is doing this from a distance or if she's nearby.
You know, not that I'm telling you what to do, but if Julie is back in town, do you really think it's a good idea to go through with this wedding? Because the last time she showed up with drugs and a harness, I believe. Now, who says she hasn't graduated to bigger and better toys?
I am not gonna do that to Carly. She has spent months planning this thing, and we have VIPs from the fashion industry who have flown halfway across the world just to wish her well, not to mention all the media people here to record the whole thing. No, this wedding is going on as planned today, and that's that.
Okay, Jack, the altar's that way.
Yes, I know that. I gotta find Carly and make sure she's okay.
What's holding things up? If I hear this processional one more time, I'm just going to be forced to get up there and sing a song myself.
I have no idea. All I know is on my end, everything was going according to schedule, and then Rosanna appeared.
Don't you dare drop your little bomb and sashay out of here. Don't exert yourself, Carly. There's nothing worse than perspiration marks beneath the arms of the bride/designer.
How dare you come in here and start spouting accusations? Where do you get this garbage?
I think we both already know. A man, a bottle of champagne, an office, and a little blonde slut. Sound familiar?
You don't know what you're talking about.
I have to admit, at first I thought I followed the wrong path. I thought I had the goods to enforce the infamous Carly clause and kick you and Craig out on your little behinds. But as it turns out, Craig was nowhere to be found. And you had to satisfy your insatiable needs with somebody else.
You're making this up.
Nobody could make up anything as sordid as your behavior.
Yeah, you could. And Jack is not going to believe your lie.
Except that you and I both know that I am not lying. So, let's get down to brass tacks and discuss how we're going to salvage the situation, shall we? No? Okay, I'll go first. All you have to do is walk away from Jack, Monte Carlo, and Craig. Simple. No?
Fall in love with Diamond Shine. Wet Shine Diamonds by Maybelline. Now in 12 dazzling new shades. Wet Look lipstick with moisture and Diamond Shine pearls. Wet Shine Diamonds by Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. It's Maybelline.
You're ready for the Tonka Mighty Motorized Road Constructor.
Yeah!
With hands-on controls, the Road Constructor can steamroll, drill, and safe saw. That's tough. That's Tonka.
They reminded me of you.
The color of being adored, Hydrian's hair color and golden sunrise. The color of being ravishing, Hydrian's red hibiscus. Hydrian's, the color of being good to yourself. Hydrian's exclusive deep moisturizing color cream doesn't dry out your hair. It saturates every strand with colors so lush and radiant, it turns even your gray gorgeous. The color of being good to yourself. Hydrian's from Clairol.
Color wonderful.
Take 10 years off your smile. Impossible, you say. Use Crest White Strips for 14 days and we guarantee it. Or your money back. So try Crest White Strips for a whiter, younger looking smile.
When you're a baby, things can feel different to your sensitive skin. That's why Pampers created new Sensitive Touch Wipes from a new cloth-like material that's softer than the other leading wipes. New Sensitive Touch Wipes, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
Introducing Tampax Pearl, the extraordinary new tampon that's superior to the plastic most of you use today. That's because Tampax Pearl has a smooth plastic applicator for more comfort, a totally new shape that expands widthwise to fit your unique form, even an absorbent braid for better protection. So break out of the ordinary. Tampax Pearl, as extraordinary as you are.
Little Oliver had a foghorn nose. It shattered plain tissue. With hurricane blows, no person or place was safe from the blast. His quick-thinking mother had to act fast. Try Puff's Extra Strength. They're thicker, of course. Only Puffs has pillows. They'll cushion the force. No longer is Ollie's nose heard out at sea. The moral? A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed.
A devoted mother vanishes. Is her whole family now in danger? Tonight.
A Star's Hollywood connection.
Tricia Sandifer is a famous person.
Obstruct a murder investigation.
Cease and desist.
Hollywood. Robbery Homicide Division. CBS tonight.
Dream on, Rosanna. Somebody forced me to walk away from Jack 2.5 years ago, and nobody will ever do that to me again.
Walk away now and you can keep Parker. And whatever reputation you managed to salvage over the last 2 years.
I wouldn't have any reputation anywhere if I broke Jack's heart again.
Break his heart now by walking away, Or break it when he finds out that the night before the wedding you were in some other man's pants. It's a pick your poison kind of thing.
What do you care about me and Jack?
I don't.
Well, then what the hell is it? Is it Craig? He started the Monte Carlo and gave me a job? What?
How does it feel to have the whole world at your feet? To have a job that you love and a man that you adore and a life everybody would envy? I bet it feels pretty good. And that's just how I wanted you to feel when you had to watch it all slip away.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you set me up for this?
I'm saying that you have everything that I had once upon a time. And now I get to rip that glorious rug right out from under you just like you did to me.
What kind of monster are you?
I'm your finest creation, Carly. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna get Parker and walk out of here, or is Jack gonna have to find out what you really are?
Go to hell, Rosanna. Jack will never believe your lies. Jack and I love each other, which is something you will never have, no matter how hard you try, and something you will never destroy, no matter how hard you try. So stop it!
Hey, I've been looking all over for you. What's wrong?
I want you to take a real good look at these pictures. Maybe you've seen them in the cafeteria, hanging out between classes, anywhere on campus.
She's about 5'6", beautiful blue eyes.
Sorry, man, I can't help you out. They look like everybody else at Franklin College.
Well, this is important, and I want you to take another look.
Maybe I've seen them. Maybe I haven't. But I wouldn't swear to anything. Am I free to go, officer, or am I under arrest?
Thanks for your help.
Anytime, officer.
He's seen something. We're getting close.
Yeah, but it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Miss, excuse me, have you seen this girl? This is my daughter. She could be in terrible trouble.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
No? Miss, excuse me, have you seen this girl? She's a little taller than you, about 16 years old.
And traveling with a boy on a motorcycle?
Yes, that's my daughter. Where did you see them?
And they were right here where you're standing just a few minutes ago.
I told you we were close. Which way did they go?
That way?
There, thank you.
Hey, don't I get a reward or something?
James, how did you get past the guard?
Oh, yes, he asked me to tell you that he got a call from his station, emergency, some kind of family problem. Not even proper...
Don't you touch me.
Darling, you know, we always start out like this. It's kind of like an old waltz step that you just can't forget. I reach out for romance, and you counter and resist.
Are you out of your mind? My son is lying here fighting for his life. Get out of here.
Darling, you know, this fury will mellow with time like a fine, smoky wine. As the years roll on...
What the hell are you talking about?
Listen, Barbara. I mean, I've gone to a lot of trouble to come back here to Oakdale. And I've done it for one reason. One glorious, fiery, passionate reason. And that's to take you away with me.
I was just wishing Carly a long and happy married life. Isn't that so?
I thought I told you to leave Carly and me alone.
Of course. I hope your wedding is everything you wanted it to be.
Yeesh.
You okay?
You?
You look stunning. Come on, I can't handle it any longer. Let's go get married.
That's my little brother Patrick. He's very annoying. He follows me almost everywhere and makes way too much noise. Fortunately, he's sick today. Thank you.
Nothing works faster on fever than children's Tylenol. No wonder it's still the pediatrician's #1 choice.
Sorry, honey. I had to give it to him.
Children's Tylenol for fast fever relief.
I hunt and gather better online.
Well, that's obvious.
I am so hungry, I could eat a moose. What do you got?
Set up for some beef noodle soup?
Condensed soup?
Yeah,
We're supposed to be getting back to nature, not childhood.
but I like this.
There's a better tasting soup.
Progresso grilled steak?
Big chunks of grilled beef, hearty veggies. See the difference?
This is better.
Can I have yours?
It's time to go to the better taste, the Progresso.
View the world through your child's eyes, and you'll see why they love him.
Better come with me. Have you dancing on your feet. All my girls sing with me. Feels good for everyone, everywhere. Everybody come with me. Have you dancing on your feet. All my girls sing with me. Feels good for everyone, everywhere.
Hanes socks are so comfortable. They make you feel good all over.
All my girls sing with me.
Hanes Comfort. It's a beautiful thing.
For little ones to grow big and strong, they need the proper nutrients. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure, a source of complete balanced nutrition that tastes great. Pediasure.
Well, he's really taken us to new levels.
He's brought customer service to a whole new level.
I think we were somewhere in here,
I think he's sort of raised the bar.
somewhere in there, between there.
You know what he's all about? He's all about this, not about that. What's that gonna get you?
Oh, he deserves this award. There's no doubt about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Can I eat it? Pure chocolate. Hershey's milk chocolate. I have sort of a love affair with it.
Everybody needs a little chocolate in their life.
Nothing added.
This is the original small squares of finite joy.
You're sick, James.
No, smitten is the word, Barbara.
What do you want?
I want to give you a gift. The gift of forgiveness. I forgive you.
You forgive me?
Yes, I forgive you. I forgive you for freeing Emily Stewart. I forgive you for plunging a dagger into my side. I forgive you for leaving me in Singapore to die. You know, there I was in that stinky hospital getting transfusion after transfusion, and I realized I love that woman.
You're pathetic.
No, wait, no. Picture this. Picture this. Sunset dinners on our private island. Moonlit walks along the beach on our beach. I'll be a great stepfather to Will. He'll be the son we've always wanted. I mean, we'll make up for all the mistakes we made with Paul.
I would rather die than go away with you. And as for Paul, he may have abandoned me temporarily, but he doesn't hate me. No, he reserves that for you, James. He hates you with every fiber of his being, and he will never, ever let you leave this town alive.
Well, Paul, I'll deal with Paul. He's going to have a few problems. You see, he'll be much too busy to be worried about me.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You answer me. You answer me or I'll scream. I'll scream and I'll get every person in this hospital in here.
You see there? Pavlov would be envious. Don't you see, darling? Don't you see we're a perfect match? Don't you see it was meant to be?
Shouldn't this thing have started by now?
Yes, I don't know what's holding Carly up, but it better not be Rosanna. I saw her lurking around before.
Did something happen between you and Jessica and Marshall swearing in?
Isaac, sweetie, take the hint. I don't want to talk about it.
It has something to do with Paul in that videotape, doesn't it?
Isaac, for the last time, stop pressing me.
Then stop acting like you're in this alone. If there's something on that tape that concerns your mother, it could concern my brother. Now, come on, Bonnie, talk to me.
Hagwood,
I'm sorry, but I need you to skip out of the wedding, and if you're really on your toes, you'll be back in time for cake. We gotta find out how this got on Jack's desk. If we find out where the bear is from, maybe we'll find out where Julie is now, okay?
Okay, no problem, Detective. I'll get right on it.
All right, you're the best.
All right.
Hey. Oh, you're so beautiful. Are you okay? What did Rosilla want?
Nothing worth my time.
Can you believe it? After everything you've been through, you and Jack are finally getting married. Oh, honey, I can't remember the last time that you and I were happy at the same time.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do. Sit down. No, sit down. Okay.
Let's play Truth or Dare. Truth. When you get a yeast infection, you use one of those messy creams, don't you? Truth. There may be an easier way. It's a pill, Diflucan. Just one pill is as effective as the leading 7-day cream without the mess. And Diflucan is the #1 doctor-prescribed yeast infection treatment. Ready for the dare? I dare you to call your doctor and ask about Diflucan. That's all it takes. A simple phone call to learn more about the only pill to treat a yeast infection. Diflucan. Treat a yeast infection with a pill instead of a messy cream. It's your call.
With Diflucan, there is an increased possibility of side effects compared with creams, including headache, nausea, and abdominal pain. In rare instances, serious effects on the liver and serious allergic reactions were reported. Do not use Diflucan if you are nursing. If you are pregnant or taking other medications, talk to your doctor. To prevent heart-related complications, do not take Diflucan if you are taking Propulsid. For more information, ask your doctor or visit our website. Diflucan.
The suggestion that Birdseye farmers start making soup got them pretty excited.
Mushy soup? No way. Not these beauties.
I'd never put my Birdseye vegetables in a can of soup.
Who said anything about a can? The Birdseye farmers introduced Hearty Spoonfuls, frozen to lock in the freshest flavors. Hearty Spoonfuls has a rich seasoned broth loaded with delicious vegetables, chicken, pasta, or rice. Soup this good doesn't come from a can. It only comes from the farmers of Birdseye.
Now that's soup.
Hearty Spoonfuls. Find it with frozen entrees.
Hello all, John Cleese here for Little Tyke's Buzz About Mailbox. From sealing envelopes with dribble to keeping letters away from nosy insects, mail has never been so much fun. Little Tyke's Buzz About Mailbox for the way kids really play.
Batteries not included. Some adult assembly required.
Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion locks in moisture deep beneath the skin surface to heal even your roughest parts. You can't help but show it off. Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. Love your body.
boy on the edge and a shock jock out of control.
Your fans are urging him to jump.
Make your move. All new Touched by an Angel, CBS Saturday.
Let's go.
Don't miss Shania Twain's live performance in the first 5 minutes of the Country Music Association Awards. Plus, Alan Jackson, Martina McBride, Kenny Chesney, Brooks and Dunn, and the return of Faith Hill. Vince Gill hosts the CMA Awards, CBS Wednesday.
October 13th, the Tribune today endorses Lisa Madigan for the dedication and creativity she has shown as a state senator. Joe Burkett has learned nothing from the serious mistakes made in the Rolando Cruz case. He has poor judgment. The Sun-Times endorsed Lisa Madigan, and the State Journal-Register endorsed Lisa Madigan, calling her a more effective leader. She has impressive legal credentials. She has earned our endorsement.
Illinois voters have to be careful because there are 2 candidates for U.S. Senate with very similar last names. So make sure you study for the spelling bee.
Senator Dick Durbin, capital D-U-R-B-I-N. 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 D-U-R-B-I-N.
I'm Dick Durbin.
D-U-R-B-I-N.
And I'd appreciate your support on Tuesday.
Thoroughbred racing action is back at Hawthorne Racecourse. Opening day is Friday, November 1st. Saturday is the Robert F. Carey Memorial. Post time 1 p.m.
It happens today. Hawthorne Racecourse. It's the only place to play.
Dr. Breen's on call with a brand new way to help you quit smoking, starting at 4:30.
Catch Robbery Homicide Division, starring Tom Sizemore, tonight on CBS. It's all here.
Good evening. Allow me to introduce myself.
No games tonight, James. We're here to talk business.
Marshal, you lack humor. That studied rigidity doesn't serve you very well.
I'll cope.
Yes, you see, well, this may seem a bit ridiculous, but it's going to serve me very well when I maneuver my way through the Lakeview Towers. I'm invited to the Mandelbaum's Halloween party. Oh, I was very pleased that you unseated the incumbent DA. I also relish the opportunity to get in court tomorrow. All the charges against me finally dropped. I have you to thank for that.
That's why I asked for this meeting. There's a problem with dropping the charges.
I do not like problems.
Well, like it or not, you've got your son, Paul Ryan, to thank for them.
Why?
Paul is in possession of a certain videotape.
Oh, yes, the infamous videotape of you and Jessica Griffin in various compromising positions. But since when is sex illegal?
It's not. It can be embarrassing and even painful if made public. And since I don't intend on shaming or hurting Jessica Griffin, no charges will be dropped until that tape is back in my possession.
Are you putting the squeeze on your very own ally?
Yes. I want that tape. Just as badly as you want a clean slate.
Vulnerable to a woman, huh?
Nonetheless, those are my terms.
You keep our court appointment. I'll deal with my son.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Mommy's gonna stay calm, okay, Will? I promise. Where have you been? You're supposed to be guarding my son. He's not supposed to be left alone.
If I ignored a message to call headquarters, you wouldn't have a guard here at all.
That message was a hoax.
How'd you know that?
Any instructions that take you away from my son are not to be trusted. Do you hear me?
Sure.
Now I have to go out.
I'll be right here.
You'd better be. And I certainly hope that they taught you how to use that gun at the academy. Because if anyone tries to come near my son, I expect you to use it.
And so the community of your friends have come together to join you and bless you as you commit yourselves in this righteous union. Neither's heel upon the neck of the other, neither's head above the other, but both sharing a life as equals. A life that as equals...
Excuse me. Jack and I, we've already worked out the equality stuff. And we've been waiting a really long time for this day, so maybe could you just move her along?
All right, then. Marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently.
Yeah, we got that, too.
So you have. If any person here can show just cause why these two should not lawfully be joined together, then perhaps the two of you would like to deliver your own vows.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. Wow. We're really here. You know, I guess I've always been the kind of guy that takes things seriously, sometimes too seriously. And I've always worried a lot about what was out there, ready to pounce. And something happened to me, Carly. I met you. And you were like this unpredictable ray of sunshine that lit up all the dark corners in my life. And I know we're different, about as different as night and day. And it's never easy when two opposing forces come together. But was that Johnny Mercer song say, something's gotta give? Well, you and I, we have both given a lot to make this relationship work. And when it works, it's magic. We're magic. So I make this promise to you. I promise that not a day will go by that I don't worship and treasure our differences. And not a day will go by that I won't love seeing you out there doing what you do best, dancing on the edge. But I want you to know this, that I will always be there for you with my arms stretched wide, ready to catch you if you ever fall. Not because you need me to, or because you expect me to, but because I don't want to be a part of a world that doesn't have you in it.
Oh, Jack. That is so beautiful. Your love is so beautiful. And I never knew what real love could be like before I met you, my G-Man. And it's not just your tenderness that makes you so special. You got guts. And it takes your kind of guts, Jack, to be with a woman like me. A woman who's reinvented herself more times than Madonna. You know, the really crazy part is not only do you put up with it, you actually seem to like it. Jack, you are about as close to a perfect human being as I have ever met. And me, well, I'm not just as far in the opposite direction. But I want you to remember something. No matter what you hear, no matter what pounces at us from the dark or from the past, I love you. Only you. If I could choose one man to trust with my life, to trust with my son's life, if I could choose one man to be my lover and one man to be my very best friend, it would all be you. I choose you. I love you, Jack. And I promise you my heart.
Is it time to exchange the rings now?
Yeah, it is.
Repeat after me.
We already know it.
With this ring, I make you my wife.
dream. You are my husband forever.
Well then, as a representative of the higher power that watches over all of us, by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, I pronounce you man and wife. Finally!
I've got to get married? It's the Mrs. Claus. This holiday season, let the reindeer games begin.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Tim Allen, the Santa Claus 2.
Could you fly a little higher?
Rated G, now playing.
When you've got a lot to accomplish, a little reward goes a long way. The Crawl and Cruise Playground, only from Fisher-Price. It'll have them up and down and bopping around. Oh, the possibilities. Discover more at FisherPrice.com.
I'm a lawyer who helps homeless kids find places to live. My life is stressed, and the first place stress shows up is my skin.
Dove Nutriem Body Wash is rich with beads of nutrients and vitamin E.
Nutriem makes my skin feel healthy.
It nourishes skin and actually improves it for a healthier glow.
Nutriem is a little way that I can nourish myself. When my skin feels healthy, I feel like I can take the world on. For me and for my kids.
I'm going out. All right?
Okay.
Wow. I mean, she keeps tabs on me 24/7. When I'm my brother's age and old enough to do stuff like smoke pot, will she even be paying attention? Hey, just because you can walk doesn't mean you don't want your mom and dad to ask you where you're going.
Whose parents are going to be there?
Jesse's.
Did you leave the number?
Yes. Fine, she cares. Hey, can a baby get some attention around here?
Talk? No. Ask. Parents, the anti-drug.
Have you read about the baby who loved to play and the magical diapers he found one day? No matter how he'd bend or groove, the diapers would follow his every move. Huggies Supreme. Our stretchiest ever. Designed for greater comfort and a perfect fit. Flexible, stretchable, magical Huggies Supreme. Babies tell us this is it, our ultimate in care and fit.
CBS Tonight, a devoted wife and mother vanishes. Her husband says now he and the kids are in danger too. Where is Mrs. March? 48 Hours investigates. Then, when someone's in trouble, this ex-cop wants to do the right thing, but a mobster's offer may make him cross the line.
Don't do it, Mike.
All new Hack after 48 Hours, CBS Tonight.
The Last Bond in theaters. For the first time on network television. Pierce Brosnan in a Bond you don't want to miss.
I never miss.
The World Is Not Enough, CBS Sunday.
Come here, sweetie.
Come on, buddy. You want a better view? Let's go. Right.
Oh, you were great. Okay. Excuse me, Emily.
Oh, it was beautiful, wasn't it?
Katie, Simon, and I, we need to speak to you privately.
Why do I have a feeling it has something to do with kids? Okay.
Here you go.
Jack and Carly looked so completely lost in one another, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. But don't think that mooning over the happy couple is going to make me forget that after months of supporting and defending your mother, suddenly all of a sudden you want to kill her and won't say why.
Think what you want, Isaac, but I have to go talk to Paul.
No way.
No, please, I promise. I will explain everything to you, everything that's going on. It's just not now, not until I deal with some things first, please. Here.
I'm holding you to that, Duchess.
Hey, waiting on someone?
Congratulations, Steiner.
Thanks, Atwt. I'm glad you pulled the short straw on this one.
Do you mind if I borrow your handsome husband for a minute? I think I can stand it. Hagwood got lucky. Found out the bear was purchased in a gift store in Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Steamboat Springs. Wait a minute, Carly and I were gonna have our honeymoon in Aspen.
I guess you better change your destination.
Yeah, well, I'll do it if I can do it in a way that won't make Carly suspicious.
Molly told me Rosanna made some big scene right before the ceremony.
You are not going to believe this, but Rosanna knows that I spent the night with somebody last night. And she knows it wasn't Jack, and she knows it wasn't Craig.
What's wrong with this woman? What, did she get a detective following you or something?
I wouldn't put it past her. But at least now I know the real reason she came back to Oakdale.
Not just because this is our long-lost home?
Oh, no. To pay me back for what we did to her all those years ago. And if she finds out, Mike...
What'd you say to her?
I didn't tell her that it was true. But I am scared, Mike. I am scared to death. If Rosanna finds out it was you in that office, it is over for me and Jack. It is over forever.
We won't let that happen, okay? I got a pretty hefty stake in this, too. I can promise you I'm not gonna let Rosanna hurt Molly.
If I lose my cousin and my best friend in one fell swoop, I can't even think about it.
Then don't. Sweetheart, this is your wedding day, okay? Celebrate it. If Rosanna does anything, I promise you I will stop her.
Simon got a look at Will's medical records the night that he was admitted. The only thing that on him that was burned were his fingertips. Nowhere else?
It's odd, isn't it? Simon seems to think that maybe Will was playing with matches and that he started the fire, and that he's afraid to admit that to Barbara or Hal.
Can you blame the poor kid? Hal's on a mission. And Barbara, I mean, admitting it to her is like telling the wicked witch you wrecked her broom. But how do we test your theory?
We need to speak to a doctor. But Ben Harris only dealt with Will's head injuries.
John Dixon.
Yeah, well,
No, we tried that. That's a dead end. When did you get to the emergency room the night of the fire?
Right when Will was admitted.
So is there anyone or anything that you can remember from that night that would help us?
I don't know. I mean, not off the top of my head. But I'm a reporter, so I can get the name of every person who treated Will that night.
So what do you think, Buzzy? She is a beauty.
What a wreck.
Do we have a deal?
How can you trade this sleek machine for that piece of junk?
Be nice.
I am being nice. It's not just old.
It's a classic.
It's prehistoric.
She's got a point, man. Are you sure you want to trade your ride for this? Look, it's not that I want to. I have to. Wait, what do you mean you have to? What's the problem? Is this hot? Hot? You stolen? No, no. It was a gift for my folks, man. Look, I got the papers right here and everything. Registration's in the glove compartment. I'm gonna miss this machine. Thought we were gonna have a lot of good years together.
Maybe when we get everything cleared up at home, we can come back and get it. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Don't trade it, don't sell it, and don't use it much. We'll be back.
Do we have a deal? Yeah, we have a deal. Buzzy, good doing business with you.
Oh, no, Aaron, Alfie, get in the car right now. Hurry up!
Hey, be real gentle with her. You got a sweet
Are you
talker.
kidding? Let's just go!
Come on, baby, work with me.
Get us out of here!
I'm trying. Come on, let's go, sweetheart. Honey pie.
Who knew Hal could run that fast? Let's go! Come on!
Is that all you got, beautiful?
Come on!
Yeah!
Craig! Even you can't outrun a Volkswagen. Let's try the car.
Pretty heavy-duty powwow you were having with the bride.
Yeah, weddings bring out the mush in me.
Oh, yeah?
I was just telling Carly, after all her and I have been through, that I'm really happy that we ended up with the people that we love, that's all.
You mean me?
Yeah, I mean you.
Oh, Mike.
Bonnie, I'm sorry. I can't talk to you right now. I'm looking for someone.
Someone help you use that tape against my mother?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. I know what's on the tape.
What do you know?
My mother told me everything. About her affair with Marshall Travers.
I'm sorry you had to find out. I did everything I could to avoid hurting you.
Please. You don't give a damn about me. From the minute you decided to keep that tape instead of destroying it or giving it to me, your whole intention was to hurt someone, so I thought we were friends, Paul.
Listen, Bonnie, I am sorry that Jessica got caught in the crosshairs and that now you and your family are caught up in this whole mess, but it was nothing that I made happen.
Maybe not, but you don't have to make it worse. Why can't we just forget about it now? Our entire point of holding on to that tape was to keep Marshall out of office. We can't use it to keep him from being DA now, so just please, Paul, please, hand it over.
Hello?
It's me, Brandy. I'm in the lounge, and you're supposed to be here.
I was there. You were late. I went looking for you.
Just get your backside in here. I'm not going to wait much longer, okay?
Sorry, Bonnie, I gotta go.
Wait, Paul.
Mrs. Snyder?
Yes, that's me. I'm Mrs. Snyder.
I've got a proposition for you.
Really? Well, I do love to be propositioned by my sexy new husband.
Oh. You know that cabin I rented for our honeymoon in Aspen?
In the cold, cold Rockies.
Yes, that very one.
Well, at least we won't be in Monte Carlo being hounded by the press, right?
You didn't have your heart set on Aspen?
Well, not really. I thought you did.
You should have told me you didn't want to go to Colorado.
No way. I made such a big hoopla about this wedding. I was determined to give you complete control over the honeymoon.
All right. Well, I was thinking we could come to a compromise between Monte Carlo and that cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Cold, cold nowhere.
Yes. How does Cancun or Jamaica sound to you? The sun, the sea, you and me alone.
No fishing, no hiking.
Well, the activities I had in mind required a little bit more than lying down.
I knew I married the right guy, Mr. Snyder.
Just one more thing, Mrs. Snyder. Let's try to keep this between us.
You got it.
Vinny Pastore is mad.
Not mad, disappointed.
He left his strawberries in the original store package, and they're rotten.
Forget about it.
Vinny, you should have put them in Glad bags. Glad Fresh Protect bags keep these strawberries fresher longer.
No more wasted food?
Nope. See?
Nice. The family will love them. And we'd appreciate the loan of these Glad bags.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Don't get mad. Get Glad to help keep foods fresher.
Wheels on the bus. This irresistible sing-along is now an irresistible game.
Sure.
Wheels on the Bus, the memory-building game that gets families playing together all through the town. Another classic nursery rhyme game from Milton Bradley.
Why should you keep a few boxes of Jell-O instant pudding around the house? Because it's only 5 minutes to homemade. Because, do we really have to say anything? Jell-O instant pudding, because it's magic.
Well, before the new women's styles came out, we were told
our role on this project would be largely ceremonial.
the experts were going to handle this one. So the experts came in and pretty much took over.
We're able to contribute in other ways.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, that's too much. Oh, I spilled it. We certainly don't have to be front and center on this. We're all team players.
There's no iron fruit.
Yeah, there is.
Oh.
It's a small one, though.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So who's this Lisa who called?
Just a girl.
I saw them holding hands.
So you like her?
She's okay.
She smokes cigarettes.
She smokes?
She tried it once with her friends.
So what do you think about that?
I think it's a bad idea. We talked about that, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Anyway.
Hey, Lisa, you guys want a cigarette?
She doesn't do that anymore. She's cool.
Then how come she likes you?
Talk to your kids about not smoking. They'll listen.
Start with the Pledge you trust.
Pledge is a good product. It's really the only one I know to use on wood.
Add the power of orange oil.
Pledge with orange oil seems to break up the grease.
We're degreasing the muck. It's actually removing the dirt.
Look at the difference. Pledge orange oil makes everything look better. It makes everything shine.
It's not just orange oil. It's Pledge orange oil. S.C. Johnson, a family company. And be sure to try new Pledge wipes with orange oil for a quick, convenient clean.
Some people do things for love, some people do things for money.
In Springfield, I adore you, Olivia. The game is love.
Kiss me. Right.
Here.
And it's one hell of a battlefield.
You can't leave me.
No?
Because I was never yours in the first place, you fool.
On Guiding Light.
Drink up. They wouldn't let me wait here without ordering something. You like red, right?
You're late.
You think it was easy setting this up? This hotel is crawling with cops.
It's because one just got married here tonight. Did you talk to Travis today?
Yeah. And there's been a change of plan. Apparently your father isn't too keen on coming around here while the joint's overrun with Oakdale's finest.
Don't tell me the meeting's off.
Hold on to your britches, lover boy. There's just been a change of venue, that's all.
I told you I wanted this thing to go down in a public place.
Well, is this way or no way? What? Stenbeck's your daddy. Don't ask me how he operates.
You better not be feeding me a lie.
Look, I swear, I'm telling you the truth. All right, here's the deal. You need to go up to your room and wait for further instructions on where to meet Stenbeck. After your meeting, hand me the videotape, and I will take it to Travers. Got it?
Where am I supposed to meet you?
Don't you worry about that. I'll find you.
Not so fast, Duchess.
Not now, Isaac. I've got to go.
No, you're not. Not until you tell me the truth about what's going on.
Barbara, please. I am tired and I'm already overworked.
Margot, I have no one else to talk to.
Well, it's not my fault that you drove all your friends away, Barbara.
Would you please listen to me?
Why? Is it something very important or is it just another product of
I just saw James Stenbeck.
James, understand you wanted to see me. Is there a problem?
The wine. She put something in wine.
Is there a problem, son?
Don't move. Don't move. Stay right where you are.
Thank you for your help, John.
I was glad to do it. Our honeymoon plans have changed, but don't worry. We'll let you know exactly where you can reach us.
Hey, Mommy is gonna bring you up a piece of wedding cake before I leave for my trip, okay?
Okay.
And when we get back from our honeymoon, you and me and Jack are gonna be an honest to goodness, totally legal, bona fide, happy family. Forever and ever.
Come on, kiddo. Walk this way. Push a button. Okay. No, we're going up.
The events planner guy's got this thing scheduled to the minute. He just told me it's time to throw the bouquet.
Well, we can't let the events planner down, can we?
Okay, in that case, listen up, everybody. Everybody, gather around. Please, gather around, all you single ladies. Let's go. Front and center, let's go.
You're single? You're single?
Sometime now. That's it, Mom.
Where's Bonnie? All right, is everybody ready? Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Girls, come on. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
There's something in your store that's really
shaking things up.
Night, the secrets are out. Why is the King of Queens...